Yeah, so in this top box is our interjection. Remember, that sits outside of our normal clauses, okay? So looking at the rest of our sentence, hey, take these books to the library when you go. What are we going to have for our first subject and our first clause? Because remember, that first box is always the simple subject. What do you guys think we have there? Like as in my name, Jacob? I'm just kidding. I know. You. Remember that you is not stated in our sentence, but it's implied because we're giving directions to someone. We know that they're talking to someone directly because it later on says you. We just don't know their name. Okay. So, hey, you, and what should you be doing? I'm afraid Jacob's the only one working here. There's Bruce. He woke up. Some of you are still just waiting for answers. Like I said, it's not going to benefit you if you're not trying to work on these on your own as well. You take what? Okay, we've got some mixed things here. Looks like for the most part, and Bruce corrected himself once he saw it, it is books. You take books. So caveman talk, hey, you take books. Bruce, you're not wrong in what goes along with books. Okay. And in this box, I think that's maybe what you were thinking about. What's the modifier to books? Yeah. So these is used as a modifier so that you know which books we are talking about. Okay. So these books. All right. Let's finish out let's finish out this clause with our prepositional phrase. Hey, take these books to the library when you go. How do we start our prepositional phrase? What's the first word to start our prep phrase? I see some of you typing on your screen, but afraid to give me the right answer or a wrong answer. Bruce is brave enough. Yeah. Remember that our prepositional phrase always starts with the preposition. It's the first thing that we have is the preposition. Okay. All right. To where? Good. And then we go directly into the noun that it's associated with. So you're right. To library. Remember that the words won't go in order in the prepositional phrase. It'll go from the preposition to the object of the preposition. So again, caveman talk would simply just be, hey, you take books to library. We can say just that, and it still makes sense. Now remember, the preposition isn't necessary, but it helps clarify what it is we're trying to say. Makes it much more specific. What word modifies library? Looks like Connie was anticipating what I might ask next. The is what will modify library, correct. Okay. What ties these two clauses together? That's what this is showing, is what word will tie them together. Okay, I was wondering, Connie. But yes, when works kind of as a comma or as a segue into our next clause. And our next clause is simply just two words. It's the simple subject and then our simple subject, and then our verb. Spot on, Christian, and it'll go in that exact order. So it'll be you, and then go. Oh, Geo. Oh my goodness. I'm a hot mess right now. There we go. All right. DGP Friday. Remember to hit save and close, and then to turn in your DGP when you're finished. Questions about DGP at all? A lot of you are only doing certain days, so you're losing some easy points. Make sure that you are completing your DGP. Again, I post the videos so that you can see them, so that you can double check them if you do miss any days. Okay, and also I've been streaming every single day since probably the second week. I think there was only one exception whenever we first came back to green, and everybody was in full attendance aside from a couple of our Blue Jays at home. Okay, so make sure that you are